Ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the surface of the seemingly tranquil Laos? Welcome to a land of mystique, a land where tradition intertwines with the enigmatic, a land that is Laos. Nestled amidst the lush greenery of Southeast Asia, Laos is a country that's as captivating as it is mysterious. Laos, though small in size, boasts a rich tapestry of culture and tradition that has been woven over centuries. The Lao people, known for their warmth and hospitality, have a way of life that's deeply rooted in respect for the spiritual and the natural world. And yes, like every other culture, Laos too has its share of taboos and strange facts that contribute to its unique charm. In Laos, the unseen is just as important as the seen, if not more. It's a place where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, where the mundane transforms into the mystic. There's an air of intrigue that envelops Laos, beckoning the curious to delve deeper, to step off the beaten path and explore the unseen side of this enchanting land. Taboos, those social or religious customs prohibiting certain behaviors, are not merely restrictions in Laos. They're an integral part of Lao culture, shaping the social fabric and influencing daily life. They're the unseen threads that weave together the colorful tapestry of Laos society. Then there are the strange facts, the peculiarities that might seem odd to an outsider, but for the Lao people, they're just a part of everyday life. As we embark on this journey, we're not just going to scratch the surface. We're going to plunge into the depths of Lao culture, exploring taboos and unearthing strange facts that will leave you astounded. We're going to unravel the unseen side of Laos, the side that's hidden from the casual observer, the side that's waiting to be discovered. Are you ready to delve into the intriguing and the extraordinary, to uncover the secrets that Laos holds close to its heart, to see Laos in a way you've never seen before? If curiosity has sparked, buckle up for an astonishing ride into the unseen side of Laos. In Laos, feet have a language of their own. This Southeast Asian nation views the feet as the lowest part of the body, both physically and spiritually. Pointing with your feet, especially at someone or something, is seen as highly disrespectful. This taboo stems from the belief that the soul resides in the head, making it the most sacred part of the body, while the feet, in contrast, are regarded as unclean. So mind where your feet are pointing the next time you are in Laos. Touch a Laotian's head, and you might just touch a nerve. In Laos, the head is considered the most sacred part of the body, hence touching someone's head is a big no-no. This taboo has deep roots in Buddhism, the predominant religion in Laos. The belief is that the head is where the spirit, or Quan, resides. Touching it is seen as an invasion of personal space and a disrespect to one's spirit. So when in Laos, remember, a head is more than just a body part in Laos. Imagine a field full of giant stone jars. Sounds like a scene straight out of a fantasy novel, doesn't it? Yet this is no fantasy. This is the Plain of Jars in Laos, a landscape dotted with thousands of stone vessels, some as tall as 10 feet. This archaeological puzzle, scattered across hundreds of square kilometers, is one of Laos's biggest mysteries. There are many theories about the origin of these jars. Some believe they were used for ancient funeral practices, while others think they were used to brew potent rice wine. Yet, despite all the theories, their true purpose remains unknown. Today, the Plain of Jars is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It continues to fascinate and bewilder visitors from around the world. Despite the risks of unexploded bombs from past conflicts, it's a place that brave explorers and history buffs can't resist. The Plain of Jars, a mystery that continues to baffle the world. Love is in the air, but not on the streets of Laos. Here, public displays of affection are a significant cultural taboo. This societal norm stems from the country's deeply rooted Buddhist traditions, which value modesty and reserve in public settings. From holding hands to a simple peck on the cheek, lovebirds must keep their affections behind closed doors. It's a stark contrast to many Western cultures, yet a charming part of Laotian identity. In Laos, love is a private affair. Laos holds a record no country would ever aspire to. This Southeast Asian nation, nestled amidst the scenic beauty of verdant valleys and towering mountains, holds the grim title of being the most bombed country per capita in the world. During the Vietnam War, in a covert operation, the United States dropped over 2 million tons of bombs on Laos, making it the equivalent of a plane load of bombs every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day for 9 years. This was done in an attempt to block the flow of North Vietnamese soldiers and supplies through the Ho Chi Minh Trail, which ran through parts of Laos. Today, the impact of this bombardment still echoes. Unexploded ordnances continue to claim lives and limbs and hinder economic development. The lush landscapes of Laos are scarred by craters, a silent testament to its haunting past. A past that has altered its present and future. A haunting history that has left indelible marks on Laos. In the quiet corners of Laos, politics remains a hushed topic. The cultural fabric of Laos, woven with a blend of traditional beliefs and a one-party socialist government, promotes a society where political discussions are often avoided. This taboo isn't necessarily a product of fear, but rather a reflection of the Laotian philosophy of peace and harmony. It's a society where the focus lies more on the rhythm of daily life than the drumbeat of politics. In Laos, silence speaks louder when it comes to politics. Ever heard of a country being named after an animal? Well, let's plunge into the annals of history and unearth the tale of Laos, once known as the land of a million elephants. This fascinating moniker hails from centuries ago, when majestic elephants roamed the lush landscapes of Laos in vast numbers, deeply entwined in the country's cultural fabric. Elephants were revered, not just as beasts of burden, but as sacred creatures, symbols of physical and mental strength, and pivotal to royal processions and religious ceremonies. Today, though the number of elephants has dwindled significantly, their spiritual significance remains undiminished. Conservation efforts are in full swing to protect the remaining gentle giants, and elephant sanctuaries dot the country, providing refuge to these magnificent creatures. Despite the challenges, the spirit of the million elephants lives on in the hearts of the Laotian people, in their art, their folklore, and their unwavering reverence for these majestic beings. In the heart of Laos, the echoes of a million elephants still resonate. In Laos, your left hand can land you in a soup. A surprising yet significant cultural norm, this taboo is rooted in traditional customs. Historically, the left hand was designated for hygienic purposes, while the right hand was reserved for eating, making it an etiquette to strictly follow. To the Laotians, using your left hand to eat is seen as disrespectful and impolite. So when you're partaking in a meal in this culturally rich nation, remember, when in Laos, the right hand rules the dining table. So how many of these taboos and strange facts about Laos took you by surprise? We've embarked on an intriguing journey, revealing the unseen side of Laos, a country brimming with rich culture, deep-rooted traditions, and a history that unfolds a myriad of fascinating facts. We've discovered that pointing with feet is a big no-no, a cultural taboo deeply ingrained in Laotian society. We've also learned that touching heads is considered highly disrespectful, a custom that might seem unusual to outsiders. We've delved into the mystery of the Plain of Jars, an archaeological landscape that continues to baffle experts. We've seen how a public display of affection is frowned upon, a stark contrast to what we might be used to in other parts of the world. We've been taken aback by the grim reality of Laos being the world's most bombed country, a fact that serves as a stark reminder of the country's tumultuous past. We've been cautioned about discussing politics, a topic that's best avoided to respect the sensitivities of the locals. We've marveled at the land of a million elephants, a moniker that reveals the country's deep connection with these majestic creatures. And lastly, we've understood the cultural significance of not eating with the left hand, a practice that might seem peculiar to some. These taboos and strange facts are not just mere trivia, but reflections of the rich tapestry of Laotian culture and history. They underscore the importance of understanding and respecting the traditions of a place while traveling. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing with these practices, but about acknowledging the diverse ways in which cultures express themselves and embracing these differences with an open heart and mind. Unveiling the unseen side of Laos, we realize that every place holds secrets waiting to be discovered. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, travel is all about respecting and embracing the diversity of our world.